I'm all over the place. I can't sit in one place. I'm not ashamed they are. Better and never existed. Of course, it's just gonna restart the song like I didn't just hear this whole thing. Wow, I am not a good streamer. First, and guess what? What am I guessing about? How you doing, Sun God? What's up, cousin? Let me make sure I close all this other shit. About that. This is all out. Damn, I am nowhere near finishing this battle pass, bro. Jesus Christ. The things we do. These days. I'm letting go and all things above me. Listen, you can hear him calling my name. We moved in today? Great fucking news, man. I love that. Our relationship changed. That never existed. We're gonna close that, close this, close that. Okay, cool. Don't wanna know. That's kinda gnawing in my tongue, don't you? Not. Ow. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's see if I remember how to do any of this. The straight DPS team. Let's see how this plays. Nope. Thank God it took me back up here at least. But because are you down? Are you down? Oop, missed. Stay safe. Same to you, bro. Oh, the passive effect on this skin is dope. I've actually never played using this skin, so I'm learning as I go. Hello there. Where's the staircase back here? How are we doing today? I'm doing wonderful, Lunatic. How you doing, brother? You like the Black Panther skin or not? I mean, I can't say I was looking forward to this, but like it's cool. What's up, Duo? Like, I'm not gonna pretend that the way it looks is what I was expecting, but like, you know, it's cool. What's my proficiency with BP? I've been Lord since like January. I'm a one trick low key. Ooh, am I gonna get this off? Someone's just waiting to get this shot off. Oh no. Go ahead, Spider-Man. We can go ahead. That's all you, bro. Ooh. Having the dogs out, yeah, the feet is crazy on this skin. Like, why is that a thing? But it is what it is. Is he easy to learn? Easy to learn because the concept is straightforward, but hard to master. It's easy to like understand what you're supposed to do, but doesn't mean you're always gonna do it right. You know? How am I even alive right now? I have like 2 HP. I have like 2 HP. I have like 2 HP. Easy to learn, but hard to play. Yeah, so literally the easy concept is you see somebody that you hit with a marker, you dash at them. The hard part to learn is should you dash at them? That's a debatable part of the topic. I think the skin is cool because I think most of these skins, the interesting part is going to be how the passive looks. Nope, too far. But other than that, like, I'd probably still say I prefer the fast skin. Yeah, there was no way I was gonna make it out of that. Oh, I'm alive. Nope. I'm Lord Spider-Man. Is he similar in any way? Pretty similar. I think Spider-Man, the concept, it's really hit and run, and I guess just generally the most dive. Like, I think, assumingly, I haven't used much of Spider-Man, but the entire concept is you get your moves off and you get the kill. If you don't, you just dip. Like, don't spend much time in fray and combat if you fucked up. Like, you just got to get out. Get on the move set.
I have returned from the jungle.
Don't give them another inch, or else. Better stop that vehicle. Well, you can't expect
I think all of the dive, what you call it, are pretty similar. I think all of the dive DPSs are very similar when it comes to like playstyle. Except maybe what's his face? Who do I consider dive DPS? Spider-Man. I think Magic probably falls into that now, or maybe always did. Spider-Man, Black Panther. Iron Fist. I haven't played Iron Fist since his whole like
the right heroes could make all
playstyle buff / change, so I don't know. But yeah, Iron Fist, Psylocke, those characters. And I think they play very similarly. Like, you get that kill in like 0.2 seconds. If you don't, you just leave. Fuck it. Black Panther really has 3 skins now. I didn't even realize. I need to be able to randomize these. What's in the cup? I shall not speak on what is in the cup.
30 seconds. Stay strong.
But I feel nice. I feel nice. For terms of service reasons, I will not speak on what's in the cup. It is a consumable liquid.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Rank, Dirt 3.
You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
That's so unlucky. Nope, probably still dead. Oh, I'm alive. Okay, cool. Oh, hey, that worked out. Don't know how, but it worked out. Nope, didn't work as well as I thought it would. My team was already dead by the time I got any of those kills off, so it didn't matter.
Again, my ancestors.
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
It was a great play, though. It would have been if my team survived, but I guess, you know, hindsight 2020.
Better stop that vehicle.
Oops. Shocky Milk, appreciate you following the stream. Welcome to Invisible. What the hell? Oh, that missed.
Nap time. Help. So cold.
I really got to start picking up other characters. I can't just be a fucking super one trick. Oh, I did hit that though. Shocky Milk, I appreciate the roses. Thank you. Oh my god, whatever. I mean, my ult for her ult. I guess I'll take it. Ooh, safe. I don't even remember where the heal is back here. Please, bro, leave me alone. Oh my god, bro. What's been up? Been a month since I've seen you? Oh my god. Life, man. I went on a trip and went to Trinidad Carnival. That was great. First time going to Trinidad. I've been to Carnival before, so that's nothing new, but Trinidad, wonderful experience. Great. And then I moved, in case you haven't noticed that the background of all the shit behind me is different than it used to be. So that was a big thing. Took me like a good 3 weeks to move. I'm still moving stuff in as we speak, honestly. So yeah, that's what I've been doing, because that's why I haven't streamed in like a month, low key. Oh my god, I can't believe I missed that. Yep. Everything is as it used to be.
We are only given so many chances to shine.
Co-op time.
So yeah, how about you? What you been up to? It's been a month, so clearly you must have some updates also. Am I done with dance videos? Tutorials, yes. Dance videos in general, no. Damn. What number you want me to get his likes up to? It's up to you. I mean, I could say 3 million. Like, I'm not gonna expect you to get that high, but I would love if you could, you know.
Hunt left in me.
I appreciate whatever you decide to make your thumb stop working for. Pick a number. 5,000. Let's just do 5,000. Something calm and casual, you know. Trinidad must have been a crazy experience. Maybe it was chill all around. It was, yeah. I'll go with a crazy experience. Like, I don't want to say it was a culture shock, because, like I said, I've been to like Carnival before, but like, just the good vibes everywhere. It's a weird thing. Yeah, crazy good. It's a mix of good and bad. There was some good stuff, there was some bad stuff, but bad stuff because of people, not bad because of Carnival. So it was good in terms of like being a life-changing experience, but bad because motherfuckers are weird. You can't control how people act on a trip. But like, it's weird to be around like good vibes
Poor villain. I'm not
all the time, everywhere. Like, it's weird because sometimes in America you go to like clubs, you go to, you know, festivals, you go to, I don't know, any activity, restaurants. There's always like some part of it that's just a little bit like off. Like there's haters around, or there's people like people watching and, you know, standing in corners, kind of doing their own thing and not really vibing with everyone. But like in Trinidad, everyone everywhere is a vibe. And I was like, this is such a vibe I wish I got, you know, everywhere.
30
Like
seconds before
as an introvert,
get ready.
it's good to feel like I can be an extrovert because everyone is cool people, you know? That's just how Trinidad. Well, maybe it's because of Carnival, but I don't know exactly if it's how like. Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly because it was Carnival, but like, yeah, at the same time, you know, Carnival's just a celebration they do. I don't know how much you know about Carnival, but like obviously that would make the vibes higher. But I don't know if Carnival is the reason why the vibes were so good. Like I think it is, but that's all I was there for. I was there for a week, so I don't really know. Are you excited for Emma Frost? I love her. I am very excited for Emma Frost. I might actually start playing a little Vanguard. Emphasis on might, but she's cool. I do like her play style. I was playing it yesterday. Ooh, he is flying. That is not who I thought. Raven, I appreciate you following the stream. Welcome to Invisible.
Mission area is yours to capture now. Capture
Jesus Christ, I am undershooting that dash every time. Paul, appreciate you following the stream. Welcome to Invisible. Yeah, Trinidad was just amazing, you know? And it was just beautiful women everywhere. That's always a positive, you know?
Be your best self.
Ah, yes. Much better.
That's so much worse than I thought it was going to play out. Always gotta love the women. True. Any truers in the chat? There we go. Oop, 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 oop. Good escape. Christian? Yes, technically. Love that you don't hate like some men on Twitter. Look. Don't even get me started with Twitter. Oh, hey, nice kill.
Tastes like the heart-shaped herb.
As a man, isn't it kind of weird to kind of hate women? You know? I mean, if I'm not mistaken, the carnival happens also in Rio. Is that something else? Yeah, so technically I can't say. It's not just a Caribbean thing, but the concept of it is based on the independence of specific Caribbean countries. So realistically, you can go to a carnival and not celebrate anything like, you know, how did I miss that? That's crazy. You can celebrate carnival without celebrating anything Caribbean related because you could really just go to parties and be around good vibes. But the emphasis of it is around the celebration of like specific countries' independence. So going to Trinidad, it is the Trinidad independence from their colonizers, which I believe are the British. I would very much assume. 9 times out of 10, if you're assuming it's a country that needed to get its independence, it's the British. Like it's the British, French, or the Spanish. And I would throw a dart at a wall and probably assume 9 times out of 10 I'll hit the British. Like
30 seconds before you get ready.
so yeah.
My people look forward.
No, it's probably the Spanish actually.
Too bad I can't have you in my realm.
Hold on.
My soul is expected by my ancestors in Dijalia,
Spanish,
where we will
then
serve
British.
fast.
Fuck. So both. Yikes.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3,
So yeah.
2.
Because I thought about it, because I was like, Port of Spain is literally one of their cities.
Capture the missionary.
Why would they not have been colonized by the Spanish if it's the Port of Spain? Like, whatever. So yeah, there's your little history lesson for the day. It is about independence.
The enemy approaches.
That sucks. Oh,
Area is yours to capture now.
got it.
They captured the mission area.
I gotta really remember how to play this game because it's really been a month since I last played, and I feel like stuff has changed. Well, there's been a whole patch, and I don't know what has changed in that patch. Outside, you know, the thing in Storm, Johnny Storm, Jesus Christ, Human Torch being released. I don't know what else happened. Okay, let's not go in that. Okay. Holy damage. Okay, that does way more damage. What kind of music was played at Carnival? Soca. Like, I almost want to say 100% Soca. But that's just because of, I believe, Soca's connection to Trinidad itself.
Halfway point.
It might be dance hall in some places. Like I think in Toronto, which was technically celebrating. Damn, who's? I don't remember who's independent caravan. Lil Mocha, appreciate you following the stream. Welcome to Invisible. Yeah, sometimes it's dance hall, sometimes it's soca, but I believe those are the two like most common styles of music or genres, I guess is the word. What the hell? When did I miss that? Where's the? I don't think I win this.
We are undefeatable.
I actually do win this. Never mind.
You'll have to
Oh my god, he yielded. Fuck you.
control these.
This game. Does that marker count? It does. Only 1K to go? God damn, you work fast. Get that off every time. This is still just as hard as I remember it being.
Control lost.
I see Human Torch's primary fire is still super hard to aim. The counter on the camera didn't count like half of them. I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's my computer. I don't know if it's TikTok. I don't know. Like, it is entirely out of my control. It's supposed to count them automatically and literally never does. Whatever happens in Trinidad stays in Trinidad. Oh, I should have. If any of what happened in Trinidad left Trinidad, I should be married right now. There were several women I fell in love with, but that's a
You'll
different
need a
conversation.
match team to win this one.
I love women, man. They can do no wrong in my eyes. Breaking hearts, I see. No, they were breaking mine. They were purely breaking mine. There was nothing I did to break anyone's heart.
I was chosen by Bast. Let me show you why.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
This universe calls on me to protect it. And yet,
You cannot forsake the people of your own kingdom. I understand that struggle all too well.
heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Perhaps the only thing heavier than my hammer, old friend.
Last night I brought DOA to the studio.
4, 3,
Oh, this is a dope skin. I'm
1.
glad I can see it on someone so I can decide if I want to buy it or not.
Got it?
I think I've really only bought Black Panther skins. Have I bought a skin for any other character? I think everything else has been Battle Pass, which I guess technically those are purchases. That's how I'm headed, booming something vicious, you know. He's gonna revive in a second, right? He's gonna revive. He's gonna revive in a second. Well, whatever. Excuse me. Oh, he's gonna yoink my shit. I guarantee it. Oh, okay. I guess not. Oh, we got to 5K already? Did we get to 5K? Keep going. Taste like the heart-shaped herb. I do love me some herb myself. Oh, that's nice. I think I have 2 kills. Yeah, of course I have 2 kills. Best memory from the trip that you're willing to share? Yes, but I will share it within the bounds of PG information because, again, terms of service is a thing. There was this party I went to called Soca Brunch, which I think I was at from like 5, 6 p.m. till 3 a.m. Like literally one party for like 8 hours, bro. PG-13? Yeah, I'll keep it. I will keep it understandable. Let me put it that way. Yeah, so Soca Brunch basically it was kind of like festival organized. So it was like a big lawn, and then in that lawn area, there's like a large stage at the center with DJ booth, and then like stalls around the edge of the lawn itself, you know, festival basically. You know, you can go get food at those. They're selling stuff, whatever, drinks, whatnot, right? So we were there from like 6 to 3 a.m. and I have to say I lost track of the amount of consumables that I partook in. Yeah, so when I say consumables, they may be solid, they may be liquid, they may be foreign substance.
Not today.
So yeah. So by the end of the night, I was sloshed, bro. Like, I remember everything, but like the best description I have, and this is how I tell the story every time. By the end of the night, I could smell sound. It was ridiculous. I was like, I am living in an entirely strange existence right now, but like, this is great. So that's like the best way to describe, you know, I was on a lot of things that evening. Were you eating color? Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Yes, that was the type of night I was having. So yeah, I would highly recommend. You know, don't take candy from strangers, but that day, bro, I met a lot of strangers. Yeah. See you, Paul. Appreciate you tuning in.
Down to 30 seconds.
Damn, what are these ranked matches I'm playing, bro? Like I'm getting straight kills out here, but then like immediately getting laced by like 5 people. It's like the 5th time I've heard the song today, but it's a banger, so I'm fine on it. And I know bangers. Seems like the kind of thing Dare told us not to do. But I was dared to do a lot of things that night. Like, that's all I'm gonna say. So yeah, it was a fun time. And there, like, I have to keep that story PG-13. Not like I did anything super crazy that I would tell other people to not do, but like I'm on stream and I don't know. There's something about TikTok that has like a filter that can kind of
Right heroes could make
recognize what I'm saying and then like throw it into moderation and be like, you shouldn't be saying that. So I'm just trying to play it cool.
Are you ready to hunt?
Communication. There's a button I'm looking for here. But yeah, you know, if you're old enough and you're comfortable with, you know, how you live and the types of things that you enjoy,
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
be open to trying new things when you're out in comfortable spaces around your friends and, you know, whatever. I'm not going to get into any type of recommendation on what you should or should not do. But I did a lot of shit. So, but yeah, it was a great time. It was a great time. I was out there for a week. I think it was like a Wednesday to a Wednesday.
The battle starts in 5,
So basically
3, 2.
eat the candy. Yes. When in Rome. I am fully one of those people that's like, when in Rome. Like, do not hesitate to let Rome be an experience that you can enjoy if you are afraid that Rome might be a little overwhelming. That was a good call. Oh, good rest. Yeah, I'm very much a when in Rome, fuck it, do as the Romans do. Man, I need a non-dive character, bro.
Everybody needs a hand sometimes.
Yeah, you know, enjoy the candy, but just don't develop a sugar or don't develop a sweet tooth, you know? That's just the best way to put it. Oh, dead? Because I got stuck. Candy is good in moderation, you know? Too late? Well,
Better stop that vehicle. They've made it happen.
just don't blame me, you know? I'm good at metaphors. That's one of my, like, that's one of the things I pride myself in is, like, I can be very, like, facetious if I really want to be. But if I want to just straight up say what I'm talking about, you'll know.
There's still a chance to stop them.
Dumb idea. Pre-gaming for Halloween. Is that a thing? I'm a one above all. Ask me any question. One below all. Oh, yeah. We're in the same rank. That's hilarious. That really just blasted. I think one of the funniest questions someone asked me about ranked, like, in the past month was like, yeah, how do I rank up in jerk? I was like, there's rank in jerkmate? Like, that's a thing? If you die when the match starts, throw the game. Agreed. I like the way you think. Jerkmate ranked is a crazy concept. I think it was like Silver Stroker was the one I heard. I was like, what the fuck did I just hear somebody refer to? How do you like the new Black Panther skin? I think it's cool. I don't know what the problem is like I don't know what I would want out of a Black Panther skin, you know? Nope. I think it's cool, but like I think the thing I appreciate the most out of the skins is when his passive activates and it changes how the skin looks.
There's still a chance.
But like, wow, my finger slipped. That's fucking great.
Stop that vehicle.
But like, I don't know what I expect out of a good Black Panther skin. You know,
Stop them.
skin from MCU, maybe like the gold one, the Killmonger skin. Sure, but like, can't get over the vein on the chest. It's supposed to look a little weird, you know. You gotta appreciate the weird parts of it. Just getting my cooldowns back. God, I hate running into Jeff players, bro. They have a new skin for season 2. So the skin for season 2 isn't in the battle pass, so I haven't directly seen it yet. Like I've seen, I played through early access, and the new skin isn't in early access, so I have no idea what it's gonna actually end up looking like. So I assume it's gonna look good, but like, you know. Damn.
It's now or never. Stop them.
I think the rocket skin should be dope too. Really playing 2 characters and flying people is stupid, but I'm doing it anyways. Quick play, I don't care. I think I realized the more that I play, the more I realize is I need a second character that's a completely different and opposite playstyle to the playstyle I run currently, because my playstyle is falling out of the meta faster and faster every fucking day. Like, it's cool and it's fun, it's impressive, but like, how the hell am I supposed to attack fucking Human Torch and Storm every day, bro? I can't do this. I'm just happy there isn't gonna be a duelist this season. Me too. I am fully, well, 50-50 feeling on that. I wanted Blade to come out very badly because I wanted, this goes back to what I was just saying about needing a character with a different playstyle. That's why I wanted Blade. But I'm also glad we're not going further down the dropping 600 duelists and, you know, having to deal with that all game. God, man, I will never understand the healing decision making for this game. Oh, my life. I wouldn't mind more characters that have split roles like MF. Who? Oh, Mr. Fantastic, Mr. Fantastic, Mr. Fantastic, yes. I mean, I guess technically, well, no, she's always a Vanguard. I was gonna say, Emma Frost kind of feels like 2 roles, but like, she's like a Vanguard regardless, so it doesn't matter. I remember hearing you say how much you love the Punisher. Oh, you're a fucking liar. Yeah, Mr. Fantastic isn't even a duelist. He's a secondary tank. He's an off tank. Is that even a term? Like, I don't even know. Trying to make magic happen with. I missed a dash apparently. Nice. 375 health for him is just making him a tank. I mean, adding on to his passive, really. How did I not get that kill? Like, what is going on? He's mostly DPS. I personally disagree. I'm not going to go for that from this distance. I genuinely feel like I'm doing nothing for this team, and I love it. Like, bro, this is so fucking crazy every time, yo.
Not rest yet. My strength.
Only 60 seconds left. Us against the world.
We are in the front. Prepare yourselves.
Like, I am actively playing into counter picks right now, but you know, sometimes it still just feels like I need to do it.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
I didn't even think he was doing much when I was looking around, bro. I'm excited. We need another strategist. I agree. I am so glad we're getting another strategist. I think what I will say, the picks for characters to get like a new Vanguard and a strategist in are genius for the promotional point of like getting more people to get into those roles.
Pick your
So like I'm not gonna
villain.
sit
I'm not
here
judging.
and complain about the fact that I didn't get
Are you ready to hunt?
I'm not gonna sit here and complain about the fact that I didn't get Blade, but I'm glad this means we're gonna get more strategists naturally. Like Invisible Woman helped with that originally to get like more people playing into strategists, but Ultron's gonna be a big one, bro. Like, Dev, appreciate you following the stream. Welcome to Invisible. Do I think Dive is coming obsolete in meta? Obsolete? No. More niche? Yes. Because I think
30 seconds before you attack.
like
Get ready.
in all team shooters, right? The dive experience is forever going to be something that is entirely skill based, right? Like you're never going to see like 80% of players pick up dive characters and start playing dive characters. Like it's supposed to be niche and work for a very specific group of people that want to play this play style, right?
One. Be strong together.
But do I
Area.
think
Got it?
it is getting harder for people who play dive to keep playing it? Yes, I do agree that it's like you might as well just pick up something that's actually gonna like. I think that's a byproduct of the general player base, though. Like I think people play to win instead of play for fun, which is fine. That's what you're supposed to do at a certain extent. But like, you know, if most people are gonna play and pick up based on the meta, then like you have to respond in kind, right? Like I'm not gonna keep playing a dive character if I understand that like, you know, my team is gonna start playing people who are gonna be playing to win, and then start complaining at the fact that I'm playing a character for fun and yada yada yada. So like,
Salutes a hard-fought victory.
will I have to naturally adjust? Yes. And I think that's the problem I'm speaking to. Like you can keep playing a dive character for fun, but like there's also the aspect of like, you know, you're playing in a team of 6 and the other 5 people on your team are going to be playing the stuff that's dive comp supportive, and then bitch at you the entire game if you're not playing into the dive comp, or like if you're not playing into the anti-dive comp or whatever the fuck they're playing, you know? Dirt 3, we're ranking up, boys. The Black Widow could be pretty busted. I can see how that would work. I'm in GM2. What rank will I go back? I believe it's 6 ranks, so you'll probably end up gold 2. I think that's how the math works out. There's no way I got the hair out again too. Yeah, I got too lazy for that. Is it 9 divisions or is it 6? I thought it was 6. Man, I am just not a good Marvel Rivals partner, bro. I pay no attention. Damn. I pay no attention. I think around plat. It's GM Diamond, right? Play well and cook as usual. As usual is funny. But I appreciate you checking in, my guy. How do you improve dive as a playstyle without making it overpowered compared to the other playstyles? Less crowd control. I genuinely think, and this was the running problem I think Overwatch had also, like the dive issue is crowd control or aggressive healing. Like there are 2 possible aspects to fix, right? You either change how strong healing is, which I don't think they're gonna do. Obviously, you want to keep strategists strong, or else people aren't gonna like play strategists in the first place. So like, it's hard to say, oh, nerf healing, without making less people want to play strategist. But the only other alternative is like less crowd control, so I can kind of move more freely as a dive player. Like, there's no reason and this is the conversation I always have. There's no reason a character like Punisher should have a shotgun that can 2-shot me when he's a character that also is 95% long range. Like they've built the system into a way where a lot of the counterplay kind of doesn't exist to some extent, you know? Like you kind of have to just say fuck it. Like I gotta go faster, or that's about it. Like there's nothing else I can do. But again, these are the you know, casual takes. I'm never gonna pretend any of the takes I have represent things that like high ranked people will also speak to, but like GM lobbies raise my blood pressure, bro. Quick play lobbies raise my blood pressure. The average player has significantly changed in the past like 5 years. I could hop into a GM lobby. My bad. I could hop into a quick play lobby in Overwatch 5 years ago and not think and have a good time. If I hop into a quick play lobby today, I have to think so much, and I think that's what like that's another conversation. I'm not gonna get into that part. But yeah, I think dive is harder because of healing, but I can't change how healing is, or people just don't pick up healers, you know? Like keep healing strong. Makes sense. But like I think by that point, dive has to be strong comparatively. But if you make dive too strong, then you have characters who will just tear through the entire team without doing any real work to get the kills. Like you take the skill aspect out of it. He's flipping to a shotgun, so I'm gonna fucking leave. Oh nope. I don't know. Every single like take I have has like a weird middle ground of like if you go too far with the change you make, then you basically break the game. But if I don't change anything, then it kind of leaves a subsection of characters in a very, very, I don't want to say bad state, but in a state in which the average player will never touch it. Like, I think I've seen somewhere that like Black Panther's win rate's probably like in the like 50-ish%, which means that like he's in a fine state for like buffs and nerfs. But I also have to like take it with a grain of salt, considering the fact that like most of the people that are probably left playing Black Panther are like GM and upward. So they would probably be getting like a 50% win rate on any character. Like, if I isolate it to, you know, gold and below players on how they're doing playing Black Panther, like it's probably much lower of a, you know, distribution. So like it's hard to speak to. I don't know. Black Panther goes crazy. I love playing with him. So do I. I love it, but it's I'm not gonna say like it's not hard, you know? Yeah, I appreciate you for the 1,000 likes. Thank you. What do I think about the new Emma Frost outfit? I will refrain from sharing my opinion on the attractiveness of white women as a black man on the internet. I will not disappoint Dr. Umar any further than I have currently in my life. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. We must stay focused, brothers. How did I even...
Enemy located.
Man, I need a new CPU, bro.
Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
I'm outside in an AMG.
Double KO. That's 3.
Were you disappointing Dr. Umar at Trinidad though? Okay, so the part I did not specify previously, because you know I don't discriminate. I love all women, but like the black women in Trinidad, bro. I thank God, you know. We live under a merciful God, you know. A powerful God. I need Storm's number ASAP. Retweet. There's so many healing ults active. I'm not even gonna do it. Amen, brother. Amen. So yeah, Trinidad was an experience, bro. You remember when I said I was falling in love? It was black women. They changed my life. And I regret to inform you that I have not met a single one that is close in, you know, experience in America. Hi, Scary BP man. What's up? The Latins over there, A. Remember how I said I don't discriminate, you know? It was everywhere. What happened? What did I miss? Oh, man. You missed the women's. Kobe! I didn't go. Whatever. I need it to be the 11th already. You'd be surprised. Time will fly. I'm guessing you want to play Emma Frost. Did I post my fucking TikTok? Hold on.
Welcome to the jungle. You are my prey.
Okay, I did. Okay, you're good.
Seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Quite the empire you built here, Panther.
She's my favorite comic book character. Oh, nice. Okay.
Amongst the stars.
Who else are you hyped to join the roster?
More than you can count, my friend.
To be honest, and this is you know, no discrimination. We love all races, colors, and shapes and sizes. I'm tired of them adding white women and white men into this game. Give me some interesting people. Like Ultron's a robot, but created by white man. Like I don't know. I just don't want to speak on that. But I need some more interesting stuff, bro.
We are in the front. We will ourselves.
Well, that didn't work the way I expected it to. Ooh, I missed. And I'm dead. Good shot. One specific skin in the battle pass, Cloak and Dagger. You're talking about the last page? That last page slaps. I think the battle pass for next season is 1,000 times better than this season's battle pass. That's not to say this season's was bad by any means. Like, I think this season had a really good battle pass, but next season, bro? Oh my god. The Hellfire Gala concept is amazing. We accept the local demographic there, real. I need Storm to have a skin next battle pass, or I'm quitting the game. You mean season 3? Cause I hate to tell you, but season 2. That experience is already cooked. Fuck that.
Judge, jury, execute.
I can't remember off the top of my. Okay, so let me see how good my memory is for season 2. The battle pass, which characters get one. Psylocke gets one. I know. Psylocke gets one. Magic gets one. Iron Fist gets one. What the fuck just happened? Psylocke, Iron Fist, Magic, Luna Snow, Cloak and Dagger, Spider-Man.
Get ready. Here come the bad guys.
Captain America. Sorry, remembering the roster. Black Widow. Hulk, yes, Hulk. Thank you, yes. Big stream. What's up, Martin? How you doing? A white man using A. We all seen it. Lunatic, you were funny, bro. Who else? I think there's like 8 skins, maybe. Oh my god, that's so BS. Excuse me. Let me think. I think there might be like 8. There's 10 pages, but I think 8 skins? 9 maybe. Magic, Psylocke, Luna Snow, Cloak and Dagger, Hulk, Captain America. Spider-Man. That is so upsetting. Am I playing ranked? I should before the end of the season just to make sure I get the second half of the season's ranked rewards, but I'm literally just trying to get as many battle pass points before next season starts, because then I'm gonna have to switch battle passes and spend all my money on that one. Okay, hold on. Magic, Psylocke, Hulk, Luna Snow, Captain America, Cloak and Dagger, Spider-Man, and I know there are 2 more I'm forgetting. Squirrel Girl. Squirrel Girl has one. Nut Rocker. Insane. Let me just watch my fucking TikTok like I don't have a whole video that would tell me exactly. Snow Bunny mind control. I forgot my speaker was still on in my house. Hold on. How's my day so far? Pretty cool. How about you? You don't have any hot takes? Of course you have hot takes. You're a liar.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I love living alone, man. Great. Can walk around the house naked and nobody knows. Okay, let me look at the rest of these skins. Hold on. Spider-Man, Psylocke. Who did I forget? I think I got all of them. Black Widow, that's the one I keep forgetting. So yeah, Black Widow. Iron Fist. Black Widow and Iron Fist. How do I feel about the overall store skins in season 1? I think the store skins are good.
All who oppose us shall fall before the might of Mjolnir.
I think the distribution is bad. I think Magic got like 4 skins this season. Like, and I don't know what their decision making on who is letting intrusive thoughts out. Yeah, sorry. I don't know what the decision making is on, like, you know, skin development and like who gets a new skin and who doesn't. But every game will forever have this issue. I know League of Legends had like that running issue too, where like, oh, this character's been out for like 4 months and they haven't gotten a single skin. Like, I think Scarlet Witch has literally only gotten like battle pass skins. I got knocked up twice out of both abilities. Crazy. So yeah, I think that might be the only like running issue, but you know, everyone will forever complain about those as long as you're a person who plays any game where they make skins in the first place. What the fuck? What the? Oh, Spider-Man. I'm running for my life. Wraith in Apex has 1 million skins. That's an example where Conduit has like 2, but Conduit's a relatively new champion or legend, so that doesn't really, you know, count. Shout out Forest. Yeah, like I think Lux in, you know, League of Legends has like 8, and then there's people like, you know, Kane that probably still have like 2. Why is everybody jumping me? What is this? What the fuck is going on? Where is what?
That put a spring in my step?
My soul shall not rest yet. It's clobbering time!
This is the first time I've played on this map that wasn't early access. That is so crazy when you think about it.
Tremble before Bath!
Dog, if I get knocked up out of one more dash, I'm fucking. Oop. Oh, hey, I'm alive. Kiriko is getting all the skins. She might be the mascot of Overwatch. No, it's too late to get a new mascot. Tracer is the mascot for Overwatch. We're not even gonna try and rewrite history. Like I think of so few games where you connect. Well, my bad. Let me specify. Games that have rosters of like over 30, where you can connect one character and consider it the mascot. Like, I feel like that's really hard to do. You know? I thought Diva was. See? Ugly guy. Appreciate you for the 1,000 likes. Thank you. I don't know. In my opinion, I think it's Tracer. But that's just because she was on like a lot of the early promotional art. And I remember like Overwatch's release with a lot of her in it. Damn, is Thing a counter? Yeah, because you can't use movement abilities. And wow, I didn't even think about that. That's cool. Okay. Just gonna hide a little corner back here. Nobody knows I'm here. Oh, this is one of the reconstructible rooms. Okay, this is one of the things I was talking about earlier, where there's yellow destructibles and then there's red destructibles, where it'll like reconstruct in a like extremely weird fashion. What am I choosing? Great sword, one-handed sword, or dagger? For what specifically? It depends on the game. Because 9 times out of 10, most games, I choose one-handed sword. But only because I'd probably also be able to do magic. So like Skyrim, I'd choose one-handed sword. 1v1 yourself IRL. I don't even know if that's possible. You got a mirror? Isn't that like what Shadowboxing is? Technically. Before I knew about Overwatch, I knew Tracer. Okay. True. Weave. There's no way both of them get away, right? This game sucks. Smash, Mario, Mortal Kombat, Scorpion, Tekken, Kazuya. Fair. No, see, Tekken now I would associate with Jin. That's the problem. Tekken was Kazuya, but now it's like Jin. Okay, that's a tough one. Mortal Kombat, you could say Scorpion or Sub-Zero. Both of those are interchangeable, I'd say, but you'd probably say Scorpion first, to be honest. So I accept that one. Smash saying Mario, though, that's unfair because Mario is literally just Nintendo in general. Okay, lock it. What the fuck is going on? You finished the Devil May Cry anime already, bro? There's no way. How many hours are there in a day, Sunjob? That you're done with that already. We.
Tell me, noble beast,
All right.
who has been
Excuse me.
protecting this sacred forest?
Need to finish DMC 5. Smash is definitely Mario. I disagree. I would say you are stretching the. You are stretching the synonymity. I don't fucking know. You are stretching the idea that you associate Nintendo with Mario with the idea that you associate Smash with Mario. Who am I choosing? I could say Link. I could say Kirby. I could say. I gotta think of a couple options. I could say Fox. Personally, I would say Fox. I'm saying Fox, actually. Because if I know anything about like tournaments and like the Smash community, I would say Fox. But I guess that's me and my knowledge of the Smash community, so that's not fair. I am past the average person understanding. So I guess that does kind of change the answer. Because Fox hasn't really had like a big Nintendo game recently, but from a Smash Brothers perspective, Fox is the fucking guy. Yeah, look at you, still locked up, and will probably be next season, man. This game fucking sucks. I'm sorry. I love this game. Marvel Rivals, I love you guys. Don't kick me out of the partner program. I could say Donkey Kong. No, I could. There's really only a couple characters. It's actually Jigglypuff. I could say Jigglypuff. Shout out Mango. No, that's H-Box. My bad. Hungry Box. That's not Mango. So yeah, it just depends on how much of, you know, the average person. I'd probably say Mario. I'll give you Mario. She got it off in time. There's a staircase over here? What the fuck is going on with that? That's not the destructible part. Is there a mascot for League of Legends or WoW? WoW? I don't know. I don't know enough about WoW, but I would assume it's some sort of ogre. Just because I know Loktar Ogar and I have no fucking relationship to WoW whatsoever. For the Horde. League of Legends, you could think of several characters, I could say. Now, because of like Arcane, I'd probably say like Jinx or Vi. But like before Arcane, it probably would have been like Lux or Garen. Lux, Garen, Darius. Yeah, like post Arcane is definitely Jinx or Vi. I only died twice? Oh, I'm a fucking goat, bro. Briar is a crazy pull. That I could not consider Briar what you call it. I couldn't consider Briar technically a mascot. I might actually be able to get through this before the season ends. Hold on. I just want to put a blessing on ya. Popping out in Macedonia and even Serbia. Don't mean to burden ya. I understand. Last thing I want to do is get you jammed, especially if he's a fan. Mascot for Apex? Wraith. Wraith. There is no debating that one. But that, again, might also be like a... That one might be influenced by people who played the game to make it Wraith. You know? Like, the early sweats that, like, played Wraith basically made it like that, you know? Like, I can't say it's Pathfinder, though a lot of the early adopters of Apex played a lot of, like, Pathfinder also. It was definitely Wraith. Sorry, I'm trying to see if I can... Oh, wow, I went through... No, never mind. This is the list I need to go through. Okay. The buses were cooling. Is it an option? Due to unusual... Jesus Christ, there's so many of these. Human Torch, Star-Lord. Complete matches. Assists. Hella, Venom, Penny Parker, or Storm. It'd be Storm if any of these. I'm really just trying to finish this damn battle pass. Fortnite mascot? What is his name? Jonesy? Everyone knows. Fortnite literally has a mascot. That one's fair. That one's not even in the conversation. There's literally a mascot. Or I guess main character. I wouldn't even call him a mascot. Like, in these games where there's clearly a main character, the conversation shifts. Because the main character is clearly the mascot, right? Like, in Overwatch, there isn't a main character because all of these people are part of this organization of Overwatch. Like Mortal Kombat, there isn't really a main character, but there are a lot of characters you see frequently, like Johnny Cage. You see a lot of Jax. You see a lot of Scorpion. You see a lot of Sub-Zero. Like the Earth Realms champions, you see a lot of them. But are they the main character, or is there a main character? No. Raiden would probably, technically, if we really want to get into, let's. I don't know how much lore y'all know about Mortal Kombat, but technically the main character is Liu Kang. Technically, Liu Kang is the main character in Mortal Kombat. Yeah, he is Earth Realms champion. So all of the shit that happens around him comparatively does not mean he becomes God. Yeah, but technically Raiden is already a god, so he made Liu Kang a god. So technically Raiden could have. You know, it's all perspective, right? We must consult with the elder gods. Fucking Raiden, bro. The number of times I heard that sentence is hilarious. I must consult with the elder gods. Would Ryu be Street Fighters? Yes, as much as I. Street Fighter is the same thing as like Mortal Kombat. Like, you see all of the other characters and they're definitely around, but it's definitely Ryu. Like, there isn't a main character, but you would probably say Ryu is the main character. He was damn near consulting with the elders. Yeah, you must consult with the elder gods. Yeah. Fighting games, I think there usually is debatably a main character, but like, I wouldn't even say that, like, you know, the conversation of choosing who is comes from not really the main, not from the game itself, but like most of the attached lore outside of it, if that makes sense. Because like, when I said that, like, you know, Kazuya isn't the main character of Tekken 8, he technically was for like a good chunk of time, and then he probably like died like 3 times over. So now he's not, and technically Jin is, but like Valorant, is there a mascot? Jet, probably. I'd probably say it's Jet. Of all the characters, fuck both of you. Get. That 2v1 is crazy. Technically, if we really want to think about it, what is his name? Not Breach. Fuck. Who is the leader of Valorant? Forget his name, bro. Somebody who plays Valorant has to know.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
There's no way I'm the only one in here that plays Valorant. Right?
Iron Fist ready to fight. You weren't invisible to me.
God, why is his name not coming to my head, bro?
We won't fail you, Spider Zero.
Anyone willing to help?
Brimstone. Yes, Brimstone. Brimstone's technically the leader of Valorant. So if I had to say who would be the mascot of Valorant, it's definitely Brimstone. I hate that ult did not kill. But I guess I just missed the dash with my fault.
I've got your back.
If they run into, they'll come to you. True, but also false. Life is strange, Sun God. If you didn't remember his name, is he a mascot? Yeah, true.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
True. He's not a mascot, but he is the leader of Valorant. So does that make him the main character? I don't know. That is a potential debate to continue. Damn. I'm the biggest bird. I'm the biggest bird. Brayden, I appreciate the 1,000 likes. Thank you. Says game last night he didn't score. What time is it right now? 9:33. Okay, cool. Why you act like just because I go to the strip club, girl, I don't love you. I need to play like the new version of Iron Fist. See what does it mean to be a mascot? Realistically, a mascot is just like a figurehead. I hate that I saw that and just didn't have any type of reaction to it. It's really like a figurehead for marketing schemes, right? So like, you know, I'm trying to think of very obvious mascots. Like Aflac has the duck. State Farm has Jake. Jake is a mascot, technically. Like something that you can immediately associate an image or a person with an organization or a company, right? So when you see Jake, you're like, oh, State Farm. Like there's no if, ands, or buts about it. If you see Jake, you immediately think of State Farm. There's no disconnect whatsoever. You don't even have to give it a second thought. You're like, what's this guy in this? And it's like recognizable features, right? Because, you know, he's always got like a red polo on, khaki shorts type shit. Like they've drifted a little bit away from that, but like that's what it is, right? So like, what other things would you say are like synonymous? So like Nintendo, I would very much say is Mario, right? Like if you turn on a Nintendo game, you're probably thinking something Mario related is going to be part of that experience. Like, what I personally believe now, what they should do is, what was it, that one game of the Astrobot? Yes, Astrobot should be the mascot for PlayStation. Oh, this is the fun conversation I always have. Cause like if you had to say PlayStation had a mascot before Astrobot, what would it be? Or like Xbox? Like a lot of people said Master Chief, and I'm like, I can see that, but like Master Chief isn't like, you know, worldly recognized. Like Master Chief is still somewhat of a gamer experience to recognize, you know? Thought it'd be Sackboy. I would have agreed it was Sackboy if he had anything in PlayStation 5. You know, PS5 hasn't done anything Sackboy related, so like I kind of have to let him go as the mascot. And I don't know if the IP is dead or like why they didn't just make another game. Crash Bandicoot? There hasn't been a Crash game in 3 consoles. A new Crash game, excuse me. I will absolutely exclude remakes because those do not count. Crash 4? When did Crash 4 come out?
Rise, my friends.
No, there hasn't been a Sackboy game for PS4. Or my bad, for PS5. And again, just because it's a good game does not necessarily make it a mascot. That is another part of the discussion. $2020? Damn, bro! Motherfucker was chasing me. That's so funny that he can do that.
I have returned from the Gallia.
2020. I guess 2020 is recently. Is Hawkeye busted? No, it's just an aim thing.
Maximum pulse!
Oh, great.
Much better.
Needed some help.
Imagine the popularity a new Sackboy game would get. Yeah, but considering we're in the Astrobot era now, I doubt they would make a Sackboy game. You're basically double dipping.
Double KO.
Shall not rest.
BP reminds me of Doomfist. They're relatively similar.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
How much of this battle pass am I really gonna get through? I guess if I do some like really focused battle pass activities, I'll probably get through it pretty quickly.
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
Put a virtual hit. That's crazy.
I am Asgardian, but
I need my sack back. Ayo.
Before you attack, get ready.
That's a nice arm you got there, sweetheart. How much you want for it?
No, Rocket. You know Spider isn't for sale.
How about just one arm? Come on. You're killing me, kid.
Not yet.
What you mean, ayo?
The battle starts in 5.
I'm sorry. My fault.
4,
My fault.
3,
Go off.
2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Have I seen Osmosis Jones? Son God, I'm twice your age. Of course I've seen Osmosis Jones.
Experimenting on living beings.
I am an old man, bro. Don't disrespect me like that. Oh, super cook. Love playing against Wolverines.
Yours to capture now.
10 out of 10 experience.
Look out! Behind you!
The fact that I'm not playing tank anymore is so quick. Like, you got me so fucked up if you think I'm playing into
Capture the mission area!
if I'm playing into Thing and Wolverine as Thor, you're out of your fucking mind. It's very educational. Do you know what osmosis is? Just the general term itself.
I was in
I
trouble.
still have some hunt left in me.
Always glad to help, partner.
Maids turn around too much. God, man, it's like playing normal games as ranked games.
What am I? Invisible?
Like I don't turn on quick play to have to feel like I'm playing a ranked game, man. I hate the shit sometimes. Like, what the fuck am I playing, dude? Some people sweat in quick play. Yeah, I know, but I just don't enjoy when it is an experience I have to live through, you know? I'm technically considered a quick play sweat, but even I'm like, bro, this is fucking ridiculous. Too many bowls of that green, no lucky charms. The maids come around too much.
Tremble before bath! Hey, enjoy the amplifier!
Too many joyrides and daddy's Jaguar. White lawns, super rich kids. I can't rank up in comp because of randoms. Hey, bro, that means you just got to find a group of people to team with. Oop. Is it clobber in time? It is in time. Damn, that hook hurts. That's like 140 HP. Are you sure you want a philosopher in your past life? I'm a philosopher currently. Like, I have hundreds of hot takes. Philosophers are literally just a bunch of guys that have hot takes that eventually they got off and people thought they cooked. And then everyone was like, oh yeah, I like that. And then adopted it as truth. Panic and patch me up. Happy to laskiness.
Enemies beware. The panther is on the prowl.
Before you attack.
But when I'm drunk, I act a fool.
How many of Hydra's secrets are hidden away in your brain?
I'm on that ledge. He grabs my arm.
They built? If I had access to its schematics. The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
My very soul.
Close my eyes and feel it crash.
Enemy ahead of us.
The maze come around too much.
This is real firepower!
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Super rich kids with nothing but loose ends.
Capture the mission area.
Do I know what? Of course I know what. Oh, I missed. Talking about real. Want to buy a double-decker bus and turn it into your house and travel the world? Why a double-decker bus? Why not just like a minivan? Oh, that's a super death.
Your team's capture progress has passed.
An RV, that's what I meant. I said a minivan. Yes, an RV is what I meant. Right in front of me.
Powerful healing.
Is that boring? I want a bus. It's basically the same thing, brother. But hey, man, if you want what you want, you can make it happen.
Much better. Tremble before battle!
No cap, Kizzy or Brim. God, getting Earthbound is the worst. Like, I didn't realize that that was going to be a counter that I didn't think about. Fuck. Yeah, diving is just getting more and more niche as days go on. Right in front of me. Because what the fuck is that? Yeah, I needed. I desperately need a new style of play, man. Because Jesus Christ, bro. All I have to worry about is gas repairs and daily essentials. You'd be surprised how expensive that is. Going there for sure. All right. Imagine they make Blade dive. I hope he's some kind of like bruiser. I can't. Like, Star-Lord isn't dive, right? Bruiser equals Vanguard? Not necessarily. Wolverine is a bruiser. Like, if I have to think about other DPSs, let me think. Like, Winter Soldier's not a dive, but he's still kind of an. I file him in as an assassin personally. Star-Lord's not a dive, but he kind of is. Like, if I had to say style of play, it would either be like Winter Soldier or like Wolverine-esque. Right, because Psylocke is a dive. Definitely not Scarlet Witch. Spider-Man's a dive. Namor's long range. Moon Knight's long range. Definitely not Mr. Fantastic. I mean, Mr. Fantastic is a bruiser. Magic is more of a dive than bruiser, honestly, I think. I think Iron Fist is a bruiser now, but I don't know. I haven't played it since. He's definitely not going to be a flying character, so that's an easy thing to not put him at, and he's not a sniper, so. Yeah, if anything, it's off the assumption they even make him DPS. True. He could be a Vanguard for all I know. But I guess if they make him a Vanguard, then I'm going to have to find a way to make that enjoyable. Well, no, I'll find a way. Did I see the Penny buff? I heard about it. It'll personally never concern me because I'm just never going to play Penny. Blade support. If it's good, I'll play it. Like, I think my thing is like, if I play support, I can play a character like Adam Warlock where the only healing I do is like a split second. I'm not gonna spend all of my time healing, you know? Like, I press a button and then it makes me heal. But I'm not gonna sit there walking around healing people actively. You know? Give 2 upvotes. Nice. That's easy. Iron Fist, Psylocke, Venom, Black Widow. Jeff, Mantis, Luna, Snow, Invisible Woman. Iron Man, Fantastic, Punisher, Namor. Luna, Snow. Okay, that's 2 there. Invisible Woman. I gotta heal a bunch of health. Star-Lord. Magic, Squirrel Girl. Invisible Woman. So it looks like Invisible Woman. Star-Lord. Jesus Christ, I wish my mouse wheel was working. Iron Fist. Unlocks in 1 day. We're still getting more missions. Oh, you have a good night too, Sun God. Appreciate you tuning in. Okay, how does this work? Oh, you get the roll that you actually hit and nothing else you pass by. Great. Did you not get the twerk? What are you talking about? You're talking about this? I genuinely have no idea what either of you are referring to at the moment. This is the first day I've played his twerk emote. This is the first day I've played in a month. All right, I don't know what's going on. You guys have to be more direct. Like, oh hey, 100 units, nice. Fuck maintain, but I gotta keep balling. Mode not available. I haven't played this game since February 10th. So I'm anything that may have happened previously or events that could have been stuff that I missed, I'm finding out like everyone else, man. There's no way I'm getting this skin. Oh, of course. The one time I didn't want to roll a 4. Okay, well, I guess a 4 is fine. In the middle, it says expired. Oh, this thing. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't available on April 1st. Oh, so it can only go over the... That's what you meant. It jump over and not count as the roll. I see what you're saying now. You gotta buy it. And I'm not spending my credits on that. As much as I love the emote, units are hard to come by for buying skins, so I'm not gonna... Like, I don't have like 5,000 credits. What was I just on? This thing. 4 days? Okay, so then I guess you just gain these points from doing these missions. Which is the same missions, but different. Okay, cool. Glad I got it during the first. One of the things I said that I was going to do... Okay, so I've played several games where there's battle passes and exclusive events and emotes and all that stuff. None of those games have I ever played consistently enough to get all of the like rewards and like not miss out on anything. So I told myself when I played Marvel Rivals, I am going to make sure that I get every battle pass skin, every event thing that happens, and like every super niche like item you can get by playing the game. Cause like when it's all said and done and we're 5 years in, I can be like, oh yeah, I have the fucking Venom twerk emote from like year 1 April Fools. But I'm clearly fucking up. I was supposed to be doing this and I am not doing it well. Because I know the finals. I said I was gonna do that too, and then I literally just stopped playing the finals. Apex Legends. There's like 5 battle pass, like mythic guns that I should have, but I didn't keep playing Apex to finish. Like the mythic. Oh my god, Prowler. The mythic Prowler. I hate that I don't have it because I played that season and then just didn't finish, I guess.
Our enemies are help get that vehicle to its destination.
Kunlun is one of the last standing sanctuaries in my world.
We've got our mission. Onto the world tree.
Some sort of weird robot.
Holy, what the fuck? I was saying the same thing too, that I missed the 1.5 early quest, the one with the Groot skin. I think I got that skin actually, funny enough.
We've got our mission. Onto the world tree. Enemy ahead.
I like the cold. I'm wounded. Mine will help. Don't turn back now.
Watch your step.
Peter Quill, unstoppable force. Be helpful. I found one of our critics. Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum. Tapping is stopped. I like the cold.
Sweet ninja move, Psylocke, but not sweet enough.
That one hurts.
Enemy ahead.
Spiders
Prepare
from
to
this nest
engage.
are hunting us.
Oh, he's got way more survivability than I remember.
Help, friends. Time for some fireworks.
I think it's like the online games, but I do want 100% they get burned out and miss the small stuff. Oh, I know for a fact. I know for a fact I'm not finishing the rest of this season's stuff. But luckily, this is one of the games where the battle pass will roll over into next season. Because if it wasn't, there's actually like no way. There's actually no way I'm getting through this entire battle pass. He had to have been ulting also, because what the fuck just killed me like that? Okay.
You'll fall long before I do.
Yeah, I'm trying to get through all of this battle pass, but like knowing this season isn't like the end all be all, unless like my, you know, points reset at the end of the season and I go back to 0, then I might be a little irritated. But like other than that, like I think I should be fine.
We'll make it to the enchanted tree, I swear. Badly needed.
Get that vehicle moving again.
When are we gonna get the Ana ult,
Bless him for so long.
where you can just ult one person and give them super buffed stats?
I like the cold.
We'll make it to the enchanted tree, I swear. I'm clocking some bad guys. Spiders, watch your step. Time to heal.
Should have just overhealed more.
Healed at last.
Yeah, man. What's his name? Iron Fist isn't enough of an assassin for me.
Bless me, Soma.
Oh, he just gets the damage.
The Iron Fist still burns.
He's the passive part of this buff. I didn't know that. The leftover can convert to blue credit. Yeah, see, this is, but the thing is I'm not gonna have enough time in the season for it to convert. I'm gonna have to spend all of it on specifically this season stuff. Jesus Christ, dude.
Immortality has its perks.
Cheaper Town Hall. Oh man.
Let us save the great tree.
Good to be protected.
It's fighting time!
You totally rocked that out, Star-Lord. Only fishing and so hot. Bless me, Soma.
I'm just gonna keep fucking doing this.
You think you can hurt me?
Oh, that's great. What are we talking about, bro? What are we talking about? Cheaper Town Hall. I wish I knew what that translated to, bro.
I rise in the name of Quinlan.
Something's telling me you never had a shop in New York. Also, the game will automatically buy it for you, so you don't even have to convert it yourself. Oh, that's nice.
Oh boy, here they come. This is real firepower. Good to be protected.
I do like Iron Fist, man.
Work ain't easy.
Is the season 2 battle pass better than season 1? 100%. It is 1,000 times better. But I guess that's also just my like sense of aesthetic. I'm very I enjoy the like, you know, high scale, very fancy formal attire fits. So if that's not your speed, then I don't know, I might not be.
You're done. Not bad.
Do I like the Emma Frost skin? I will refrain from sharing my opinions on the Emma Frost skin to save the potential disappointment that Dr. Umar will have in my decision making. Fuck.
I rise in the name of Quinlan.
It's a great skin. It's a great skin. Though I do think the comparisons to Sarah J are crazy because Sarah J has never looked that good in the face. That's all I gotta say.
I'm an easy target.
And yes, I do know ball. Oh, that's not good. Anybody? Cheaper town hall. Not die. Word on road, the click about to blow. You ain't got it right, can't nobody.
Bless me, so long. I could use this. Spiders, watch your step.
Oh my God, Star Lord, get away from me. Can you parry CC? Yes. Yes, you can. Baby girl, you need to stop it. All that pride and self-esteem got you angry about this girl I'm with in all the magazines. Baby, she look like a star, but only on camera. Cheaper town hall. I swear they all lies. You know I can be a nine and shining. I'm a raw ties trying to tell ya. 28 out of 63 is crazy, man. That's how long I've been gone. Tonight I need your man.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Soft your love's desire is hard to stay away.
I'm not the type who fades quietly into the
How you
background.
mean? How you mean? Thought you knew about the team. Hey. Cheaper town hall. I think the annoying part is that like Friday is when the season starts, and I'm literally like not gonna play this game again until Friday probably. So I literally have to get all of this
30 seconds before you
done this week.
get ready.
Do I like the comp skins, or should they be more grandiose? I think they're fine. I think
There's nobody I'd rather say the word.
so.
Back at you, Nat. Show me where I can get a shot at Doom.
This may be coming from a privileged perspective. Good luck with your channel. I appreciate it, I guess. Thank you. This comes from a privileged perspective as someone who's basically hit gold in every game I've basically played.
Help get that
I think the skin shouldn't be that good because I feel like gold is like relatively easy to get to. So like to give people like a really good skin for getting to gold, I feel like is a crazy concept. So like I feel like the skin should be like all right at best, you know? Sorry, bro, you were behind the wall. Alright, gotta double jump. Mail me my ring back. Can keep that shit. Just rub it in, man. I'm sure you've gotten to gold. What are we talking about? And again, that's why I say privileged perspective, because I'm like, maybe gold is harder to get to than I think it is. And I'm just built different, you know?
Taking the 6 train. Needed that boost.
Get that vehicle moving again.
That topped me off. Thanks.
I didn't even realize I had to reload with this character. What games have made their comp skins grandiose?
Feeling fantastic.
Call of Duty, technically.
Nice.
But you really have to get to like fucking Grandmaster, technically. I think no. I think it's even like top 500 to get those kind of comp skins. Like the games where comp skins are like really grandiose, I think you have to be like ridiculously high. Brother, I am trying to my damnedest to heal you right now.
Judge, jury, executioner! Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Really? And I still died in my opening? Oh, on their screen I wasn't in it.
Clear, I'm
Of
still
course.
needed here.
My
Get that vehicle moving again!
how refreshing.
We're almost to Avengers Tower. I'm willing to help. Destroyed. Watch for the Punisher.
It's the grand finale!
Told you that ultimate horrible idea.
We are undefeatable! Love the exploding plasma!
Yep, that was coming. And it was a detriment? That's a good point, actually. I didn't even read that part.
Thought you wouldn't see me again?
I don't think any ranked skins have been like super hard to get to in most games I've played.
Breaks in its turret. This automaton must complete its mission.
Only 60 seconds left!
Feeling fantastic.
Here they are, the fools. Let's leave little robots.
Based.
Anyone willing to help?
Here at Suicide.
Down to 30 seconds!
So easily.
Disappear!
No more delays.
The tree is down. Who heard that? My thanks.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man! Jury, executioner!
Keep fighting until we have a winner! We are undefeatable! Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Man, I kind of want to play Elden Ring right now. The 0% accuracy is crazy. No Elden Ring stream? Yeah, my computer can't handle the Royal Capital and stream. There's just too much to process on screen and run two streams. I'd literally have to run like a dual PC setup for it to work. If I played Monster Hunter, yes, I've beaten Monster Hunter and I'm at the point of making Arshan weapons, and I don't know if I want to put that much work in until like there's more shit to do.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
But I can't make a scene. Like at this point, I'm decoration farming, and I don't really care if I want to know or want to like
Someone's
keep
gotta
doing
guard
all
the
that.
galaxy. Might as well be me.
What's my specs for my PC? I have a Intel i7 11700. It's like probably like 4 years old, maybe 6 years old. So it's not that good of a CPU. My problem in my computer right now is my CPU. It has nothing to do with my like graphics card. I think I have a 3060 in here. So it's not like super old.
Thought you had me.
30 seconds before you
Um
get ready.
and then my RAM is like 32 gigs, 32 gigs of RAM. So my problem now is that I have the best CPU for what my motherboard can handle. So the only thing I could literally do is buy an entirely new motherboard, which then means I buy a new CPU for that motherboard and build this entire thing again. But I bought this pre-built, so basically I've maxed out what this pre-built computer can do with the specs it has right now. So the only thing left is to buy a new computer, basically. Like it's basically illogical to like try and get a upgrade for this computer outside of buying a fucking new one.
Oh, sweet moves, right? Coming right at ya. Woo. Oh, sweet moves, right? Oh, that's the
They just
stuff.
did an update. Oh, so the what you call it? The Gathering Hub update is live?
Get that vehicle to its destination.
Really? I thought that was in like a week or two. Holy shit. Time is flying by, bro. I don't know what's going on in life anymore.
Simply magical.
Oh, thought you had me. Back to the armory for you, Punisher.
Okay. So that means Mizutsune is out also then.
Oh, thought you had me.
Damn, maybe I need to go play Monster Hunter.
Much better.
Zoshia takes forever to beat, as it should. It's a fucking end game boss. Okay, wow, I didn't know the update was out. So I'll go. I definitely want to go play that, but I'll probably play it during the week. I don't. Have fucking time to do it right now. Am I playing against bots? What the fuck is happening right now?
Oh, sweet moves, right?
Don't turn back now.
What in the actual fuck is going on right now? You don't gotta buy a completely pre-built. You gotta get a new motherboard and a CPU. Yes.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint.
Technically, yeah, I don't have to buy a whole new. But my problem is that I don't. It basically means I gotta go do my like YouTubes to go figure out how to take the motherboard out of this, put it in here, and buy a new CPU. And together, those are probably like $600 minimum. Like it's gonna cost a bit. So that's why my brain was like, let me just fucking invest in an entirely new computer at that point. Like I don't. Yeah, I have to do the research because I skipped doing the research, which was why I bought a pre-built in the first place. I skipped the research phase and just went the money way. Now that I can't do the money way, I can't skip the research, which means I gotta do the long and, you know, technological way, which I kind of don't want to do, which is why I want to do the money way, but I don't have the money to do that. You see the catch-22 I'm in? Like, I recognize my problem. I just don't want to remedy it with the way that I know I have to.
Oh, did you see that?
So that's all I'm saying. Oh yeah, I am playing boss right now. There's no fucking way. Can you stream Monster Hunter? Sure. Next time I'm on, I can stream it. Sure. I was just trying to get through the rest of as much of the battle pass as I could before, you know, Friday comes and I find out there's nothing I can do. And my, you know, battle pass credits are going to reset. Because it would make sense, right? Like, if I have 720 credits For this battle pass, it would only make sense that I reset back to 0 for next battle pass, or unless they split it amount by like you have a specific amount per battle pass, which wouldn't make sense if they're gonna let me keep this battle pass. I'm assuming that my total credits are just gonna go down to 0. Let me read this. With each new season, these tokens can be collected anew. Yeah. Chrono tokens carried over cannot exceed the current season's redemption account balance. I don't even know what the fuck that means. That did not help explain how this is going to work. Give 2 upvotes. Resist damage with shields. Who the fuck has shields? Oh, I guess I was doing that with what's her face. Heal health. Psylocke. Wolverine, Doctor Strange, Thor. Thor, it looks like, is one of the ones I need to use. Thor, Star-Lord, Invisible Woman. Let's just do that for now. So we can get through all these. Would I ever play with viewers? Sure. I do all the time, but most time nobody's on when I'm on. Could seek out help from a micro center. Yeah, I think I'm tech savvy enough to figure it out. I'm just lazy. that's the problem. To run the jungle, I must be a lion,
I'm not the type who
or be a cheetah, but neither. Yeah, Monster Hunter, I definitely want to develop a community around, but that I think is harder to do if I don't know.
Who wants to see something
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I'm with it. Say less. Like I said, I've already. Well, now that there's new stuff to do, I would absolutely play it on stream.
You should know by now that I'm far from helpless.
Really, the only time I get any active viewers on TikTok is when I'm doing early access, anyways. So
Battle starts in 5,
really doesn't matter what I stream, YouTube
3, 2,
or TikTok. I'm gonna just be putting out whatever the fuck I want at this point.
got it?
They look like they mean business. Clearly you needed some help.
There's no fucking actual way that just did that much time or that much damage, bro. God, I'm back to fighting fucking sweats again. Please. Supposedly 75 more days of TikTok. What does that mean? We're getting another ban? I'm excited.
Clearly you needed some help.
I did not mean to double jump there.
Is it really clobbering time already then?
Team up makes Spidey brain dead. Yeah. Hey man, if it gets the kills, you know, who am I to complain? Cheaper town hall.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Bro, you're getting in. Why run?
Your powers are gone!
Cheaper Town Hall.
Clearly you needed some help.
Don't ever fucking ping me for heals, bro. I am solo healing right now.
Way there. Keep going.
China got 75 days. Oh yeah, it was postponed. That's what it was. Until they postponed the time of sale. That's what it was. You don't know my name.
Double KO.
Clearance still needed here.
That's what I needed.
So it begins. Feeling
Get
stronger.
that feeble moving again.
Chaos always prevails. Anyone willing to help?
Supernova!
Well, I'm cooked.
Thought you wouldn't see me again?
You don't know my name.
Get that feeble moving again.
Oh, he's dead.
Feeling stronger already.
How am I supposed to heal myself?
We're not going to let T'Challa down, are we? Psionic Surge!
Yep, that's fun.
Thought you wouldn't see me again?
Almost didn't make it again. We have to finish the mission out of the infirmary.
What rank am I right now? I have no idea. I haven't played a ranked game this half season.
I've got your back. Anyone willing to help?
I guess I'm probably still diamond whatever I was before I took a month off.
Us against the world.
Fuck out of there. Nope.
Psionic Burst!
Get that feeble moving again.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Oh. There it is. I hate but love this game. Oh, I just hate this game.
Clearance still needed here. No worries. I've got your back.
Surrender your strength.
Live our way out of this.
Khonshu and Bast are old
Anyone willing to
friends.
help?
Let's do this for them.
This place is worth a good look.
Toes, here they come.
That really helped.
Love battlefield medicine. That's what I need.
No worries. I've got your back.
Like, playing strategy just requires so much focus.
Your powers are mine! Let's do this for them.
Only 60 seconds left.
Feeling stronger already.
Frank's doing what he does best.
His vehicle reached a checkpoint.
get back to GM? To GM? Man, fuck you. Peacemaker Season 2 got a small tease. I didn't even... Well, of course. Peacemaker Season 2 would have to be coming out because John Cena hasn't been on fucking TV for like a month. Well, no, he's been on every Monday. Never mind. I'm sitting here like, John Cena, my bad. I'm specifically talking about Monday Night Raw. Like, you're talking about Peacemaker. I'm like, man, the only thing I care about John Cena is Monday Night Raw, bro.
Double kill.
Disappear so easily.
He was on the past 3 week Mondays. Yeah, I remember. But before that, Cody was entirely carrying the feud the entire, like, he won Elimination Chamber and then was gone. And it was like, all right, like, we're doing this again.
Us against the world.
As a heel should? No, we're not letting that man get this Roman Reigns shit off, bro. Bro. If you are in your retirement... At the beginning of his... I'm so glad we're having this conversation, by the way. I am such a fucking huge wrestling nerd, by the way. We literally started the beginning of his tour with him saying he would be full-time for his retirement tour. So I'm not hearing it. I'm on Cena's side. Screw that kid. Damn. Fuck. I mean, I agree, but like, you're not allowed to admit that part out loud, you know?
Only 60 seconds left.
Plan change, you gotta have a plan B? Yeah, but it doesn't mean I'm supposed to, like, agree.
It's clear and
Like,
steady.
just because plans change, that doesn't mean I'm supposed to, like what the plans are now.
I see you have need of Doctor Strange.
One support, 5 DPS, yeah. That's what's happening. Well, there's a tank here.
Down to 30 seconds. Get that vehicle moving again. Perfect. Hex. Yeah.
We're not going to let T'Challa down, are we?
Disappear.
Your powers are mine!
Us against the world. Final 10 seconds.
Glaze aside, I wish he was more frequent. Thank you. Okay, so
Mess with the
Glaze aside, since we've said it now, how do we feel about the promo battle last Monday between John and Cody? I wish I could skip these. Loki's the best comp band? I 100% disagree. She ain't going home where she supposed to be. Getting money like I'm supposed to be. Getting money like I'm supposed to be. Oh, all my niggas close to me. How many points did I just get from that? The hoes go for me. Yeah, chicks. 5'10"? Jesus Christ, I'm cutting through this. Who do I ban? Wolverine. I'm still a huge Wolverine ban guy. Motherfucker tears through tanks, and then your team is basically tankless for like half of your match. It's not my fault. You want to know? Unless you play the thing, and then in which case, then you know he can't pick up the thing, so it doesn't matter. And that's fax note printer. Say me and I phone at bestie, but I ain't screaming. Oh, girl wasn't supposed to text me. You wanna know how I know what I know? Your chick come close to me. She ain't going home where she supposed to be. Previously, before last week, I would say they were protecting Cody on the mic. As John Cena stated, that is something he said. They're protecting you. Sorry, I gotta read through things I'm gonna see if I can make happen. How about you? Oh, I think Cody cooked John Cena. I think most people are stuck in the nostalgia of John Cena being quote unquote promo god. but like Cody was I think, and this is probably the best way to put it. I think to be able to stand in the ring with John and not like fold is an accomplishment in itself, which is kind of glazing to some extent, but like, yeah. See you later, James. Thor, Invisible Woman. Here she come close to me. I'm getting money like I'm supposed to be. Let's do a Thor match. Because yeah, now that we've set this like standard that anyone that goes up against John Cena is immediately a victim.
You'll need a top-notch
Like if you can stand in the ring and not immediately be murdered, then I think you won, quote unquote. But
I am the god of thunder and the mightiest avenger.
for the Rock feud, Austin Theory can halt yes. Jesus Christ. Yeah, the whole burying people thing is kind of true, but I think it's a self-fulfilling prophecy because of how the internet works. The wrestling internet community, IWC, excuse me, is fucking ridiculous. What are my thoughts on the Rocket change? I did not know there was a Rocket change. What happened to Rocket?
I am the god of thunder and the mightiest avenger.
Early, baby, later, you can
Peter Quill. None of them mention you. What are you, Lord?
A lot?
Precisely?
Okay, tell me more. I don't know. A lot just tells me that stuff changed. I don't know what changed exactly. Well, I see you at the show tonight.
4,
I see you at the
2,
show
1.
tonight.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Doom must answer for what he has done to Asgard and all
The IWC, yeah, man. That boy Jay is not winning at WrestleMania if we let the IWC cook. Which is funny because he got popular because of the IWC, and now motherfuckers have entirely turned on that man.
Willing to help?
Oh, good. Tries to look around. Find one that's tight. Yeah, it's so weird. Everyone loves Jimmy all of a sudden, and everyone hates Jay, when it was like nobody loved either. Oop, that's for sure. Longer cooldown on dash. 20% less distance, does burst heals, and has a half healing DPS ult. I love it. I love it. I don't think he should have been able to dash as far, and longer cooldown is better because that motherfucker was basically unkillable unless you one-shot him. Basically every dive character would never be able to reach him. Oh. I'm a Gunther guy, but I see the story that's building. Oh my god. Oh. I'm literally only streaming because of the conversation we're having right now, or else I would have I would have turned this off a while ago. So I'm so glad. I have synapses firing so heavily right now with the conversation that we're having. But I had a conversation with a friend of mine, and we were talking about basically how like Gunther can only be dethroned by like Cinderella stories. Like there's some cool stuff that could possibly happen, but like realistically, there's really only like 2 or 3 people that can like genuinely dethrone Gunther, right? There's the Cinderella story of Sami Zayn, who I don't think should have dethroned him in the first place, or the Cinderella story of Jay, which, you know, we're basically rerunning the, you know, I don't think I can beat him, but I'm gonna be ready at WrestleMania thing. Versus, you know, the high caliber, like 5-star wrestlers that I think can actually beat him. You know, the CM Punks, the Roman Reigns, the Seth Rollinses. Like, outside of those guys, it has to be a Cinderella story, or that man is keeping that belt for fucking Bruno Sammartino like timeline, you know? I feel like he's gonna promote the Rockets to sit back and do even less damage now. I think it'll rework how his defensive capabilities are, but I don't think his play style will change. Like, I already feel like his survivability was already a little overtuned. Like, the fact that he could basically just sit anywhere and be fine was kind of crazy. Like, not sit anywhere. The fact that he could basically, like, get into a fight and have an immediate escape was kind of, like, busted to some extent, right? Like, but that's just my take on how Rocket felt to play against anyways. Some people might say, oh, you just gotta XYZ. I to this day, I have no idea how you're supposed to kill Rocket. I've just gotten lucky if I've ever gotten a kill, that I was just fast enough to, like, get my damage off before he dashed. I didn't want Gunther to lose to Sammy either. I didn't either. But he needed to move up in the card. He had to lose to somebody, but I think it was Chad Gable, and I'm part of the internet wrestling community on that one, where it was like Sammy was the worst person to choose. At the point we were in on, you know, Gunther's existence, I think Sammy was the worst choice. They might be course correcting? What do you mean course correcting? I don't know about the ult change, because right now it's used to combo to one-shot through support ults.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
I feel like the support ult and then destroy the amp. I feel as though the change is to force him more into a traditional healing role than an overall support role, if that makes sense. They had him drop it at last year so they could build the Cinderella story for him to destroy it. But I gotta say, out of 2 Rumble winners, someone has to win, and it definitely better not be Charlotte. Oh my God, I swear to God, I think that one is going to be a case of where are we in how the internet feels about, like, both groups or both characters, right? Because I think Charlotte coming back and winning the Royal Rumble was a horrible decision in the first place, but I also think she's the best heel outside of I don't know, outside of, like, Nia running back a match at, like, WrestleMania. Like, she's clearly the best option for her to get a match at WrestleMania. Like, Tiffany was gonna have to get a match at WrestleMania. There's no feuds left outside of, you know, the Nia feud, really, or bringing Becky back. Like, she didn't really have anyone to get a huge match out of, so I understand why, but I just don't like it. It does feel like there are no heel women. I had this conversation too, where I was basically saying that like SmackDown is severely lacking heels in general. Like, thank God Drew got moved over to SmackDown, but like, there's no really powerful, like, you know, extremely well. I mean, Jacob Fatu is becoming one, but there's no like top of the mountain like heels for a lot of these people to go against, right? There's no Gunther, yes. Which is why John Cena needed to turn heel, because who the fuck was Cody gonna go up against at WrestleMania outside of a Roman rematch? They don't have a huge heel to throw at him. They barely have another big baby face to throw at him. Like, Damien's not a big enough pick. Roman is kind of tied up. Like, I think there's like too much going on for anything outside of turn Punk heel. Nah, he's at the point of his career where being a heel no longer makes sense. It's like the guys who were huge heels in like the 2000s no longer really have that like itch to be heels, and they basically succeed better as. Does Punk have the Stone Cold effect? What do you mean Stone Cold effect? Elaborate. Well, basically what I was saying is like the guys who are heels in the 2000s, now that all of us are like older, respect like the time that they spent as heels, and we basically appreciate what they've done, so we see them as like good people now that like can basically only be baby faces. Like, should Randy go back to being a heel? I don't think so. But could he? Like, we hated Randy in the 2000s because of what he was, but like now, I don't want to see Randy as a heel. I think he's fine. I think he's better as a babyface, personally, currently. But like, the only reason they turn him heel is because we need another heel. You know? He's a heel, but no one cares and will always cheer as a babyface. Okay, I know. Yes, I see what you're saying. The Stone Cold effect. I don't know how the WWE feels about that though, right? Because that was the issue that the Street Profits had, right? They tried to turn heel with Bobby Lashley, but the way that people always see the Street Profits is, I guess, just positive, quote unquote. So like, you can't turn the two of them heel. People will always cheer for them because they're just positive energy as people. Like, there are groups of people who can pull off the heel thing, but be, God, it's such a, you get wrestling, so you know what I'm saying. Like, there are people who can be probably good people in real life, but pull off the heel thing. It's like the Hardy Boys, high flying, had personality. That's what I'm saying. Their personalities naturally lean into being baby faces. And so people are always going to see you being a baby face. But there are people who have personalities that are naturally baby faces, but can also go down the heel route. You know? It's like I can't find a way to get a boo out of, like, I can't find a way to reasonably boo the Street Profits. You know? Every time I see them do some shit, I'm like, yeah, Yeah, nigga. Yeah. Like,
The battle starts.
there's no way I'm gonna look at the Street Profits and be like, boo. You know?
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Khonshu seems to be enjoying
And I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about them. There's only like so many groups of people that can like really do that. Didn't they just buff Bucky too? I love Ludwig. Bro, one of my favorite people that's a heel, fucking my bad, Karrion Kross. I fucking love Karrion Kross, dog. Like, but I know for a fact, like, he carries the heel persona very well, but I could very much see him being a babyface, like, just natural personality wise. He has like the chops of someone who is very much like naturally heel presenting, but I think he could babyface if we really like needed one. But again, I just think in general both rosters are, well, I can't even say both rosters. I think it's more so just SmackDown is lacking a severe, like a really big dominating heel. Because now fucking Roman Reigns is in like that strong in between, that's like right between heel and babyface. So I can't use Roman Reigns as an example anymore. He was the guy, but they also had the championship on him, so it didn't fucking matter. We needed baby faces to put up against Roman, in which case we literally went through the entire fucking roster 3 times over for Roman Reigns. So it wasn't like he needed anyone to go against. Like, he fucking did that very like. So yeah. Really, that didn't kill? I thought that did enough damage. It just straight up outright kill.
Keep up the momentum.
Yeah. Aleister Black is coming back, so there's a heel for SmackDown. Yes, but I don't think, and this might be because I don't know ball, I don't think he's gonna like magically just end up in the top of the card though. Like, I think he'll come back and maybe be reasonably like high on the card, but like I don't think he'll be like a, you know, main eventer. I think I have to think of how many people have come back and just been like active main eventers since they came back. I guess Naomi has been a main eventer. See, the women have heels, but the men don't. I can see Naomi being a very strong like main event heel threat for like the running future, like Damage Control was. Damage Control was literally that, right? Like Damage Control was that, Judgment Day was that, the Bloodline was that. But like the Bloodline's no longer at the top of the food chain because Roman Reigns is a part of the Bloodline. So like Bianca NXT heel was that. I think Bianca might go heel after WrestleMania. I think it's reasonable. Reasonable. This is why his dash needed nerfs. I'm sorry. Like, what the hell is that? He went from here to here in 2 dashes and was immediately safe. The way Europe was doing her, I'd turn heel. Yes. That's why I think she should turn heel. Europe was a weird experience. I was like, bro, why are we booing Bianca, the only person that has like a legitimate take in this scenario right now? Like, Rhea Ripley literally walked her way into a WrestleMania fucking triple threat with no right into that fucking match. And people are cheering on Rhea, but like Bianca complaining the fact that she won the fucking Royal Rumble and Rhea is just trying to take her fucking way into this match she does not own or does not deserve is crazy. That's why I was like, what the fuck? Like, what is going on here? Like, are we really booing Bianca, the person who's right here? Like, I was so pissed, bro. I was like, this is one of those moments where I'm like, man, the crowd is just in probably one of the worst states I've ever seen it. Like, but I guess technically that was kind of how we ended up having Charlotte turn heel. Like, do you think Charlotte coming back, she was supposed to be a heel? Like, I feel like she was supposed to come back, you know, the way she was already as a babyface, but I don't think she was supposed to come back as a heel. I don't have enough to redeem this. She was supposed to come back babyface? Yeah, and then you kind of just have to lean into it. And knowing Charlotte, the fucking greatest, you know, women's wrestler of all time, like, of course she can lean into it very quickly. Star-Lord, Invisible Woman. Okay, let's just keep doing what I was already doing. What's the keyboard? It looks sick. It is something mini. I don't fucking remember. It is a Ducky 1-2 mini. I bought it off somebody. I don't remember who I bought it from. I bought it from somebody in my community, actually. Funny enough. They were like, hey, do you need a They're like, hey, do you need a new keyboard? I was like, yes, a gaming keyboard. I would love it, please. They were like, yeah, sure, I'll sell it to you. And so I bought it. I think it was like $50. I can't remember. Oh my Galactus. Oh, that's fire. Stark Sentinel, MK1. I need more things to like customize my like, what is this? I don't even know if logo is the word for this. Yeah, this thing. Isn't only one of these. I think the only one I have that's legendary is the Loki one. Yeah. No, and then there's the Mantis one. Okay. Both characters I don't play whatsoever. Yeah, let's stick with the Sentinel then. Chrono Explorer. I still only have one title? That's crazy. All right, we continue with more Star-Lord. We've seen this happen before when she's come back injured, or in my personal opinion, it's gotten tiring. Valid. But that's the thing. Okay, so I came back to wrestling. When was the last time she came back from injury where she was babyface for a long period of time before switching heel?
Or villain, I'm not judging.
I don't know. I was just about to say that like my sense of, or like my understanding of where wrestling is purely from like the Bloodline storyline onward. Like I started watching wrestling again in like 2022, maybe 2021. I think it was. I think it's 2022. Yeah. So like my first WrestleMania was the first Cody versus Roman, where he lost and then we had to finish the story. COVID Bloodline or Sammy Bloodline? Sammy Bloodline. I've gone back and watched COVID Bloodline, so I know the context of it, but I came in Sammy Bloodline.
You're not still trying to conquer the surface world back home, are you, dude?
Play BP. I'm trying to get through these damn battle pass missions before my amount resets on Friday, and I don't have a
You know there
choice.
are millions of planets covered in water. I mean, I could just, drop you off on one of those.
The battle starts in 5, 4,
Trust me, I would absolutely be playing Black Panther, but
1. All you need to do
I bought this battle pass, so I'm gonna finish it while I can.
How can I focus in class when
Why is this on here twice?
I'm in the sky? Grow up.
So yeah, like that's why the first thing I remember when I started watching wrestling again was
Oh, did you see that?
it was literally Cody coming back from injury to be in the Royal Rumble. Mikey, appreciate you following the stream. Welcome to Invisible. Was Cody coming back from injury to be in the Royal Rumble and then winning the Royal Rumble? So I like when I saw all the Charlotte promos of her coming back from injury for the Royal Rumble, I was like, oh my God, we're doing this again. Oh no.
Coming right at ya.
I was like, yeah, Charlotte's winning.
Who's the man? I am.
As much as I wanted EO to win, I was like, oh God, no, Charlotte's winning. But then EO won against Rhea, and I was like, okay, never mind, the world is healing.
Oh, that's the stuff. Oh, they do not look happy.
This is real firepower.
Oh, did you see that? 2 points, Star-Lord.
Sniper, watch your head.
It's okay. Admit it. You need me.
What the hell?
Version of me is nicer.
Oh, sweet moves, right? I totally rocked that.
Was that Cody where Charlotte won the Rumble and challenged Rhea? Other way around. Rhea won the Rumble and challenged Charlotte and then won. Yeah. That's the Royal Rumble I'm talking about.
Oh, did you see that?
Any tips for Black Panther? Yes. Know when to dash. I'd have to play it to explain it to you. Know when to like not go after a kill you can get. Black Panther's a very hit and run character, and you will spend more of your time running than you will spend your time like trying to get kills. And as crazy as that sounds, that's like really the most effective way to play it. Ooh, I got the kill. Next round I'll switch to Black Panther, and I can show you some stuff. Trying to get good at BP, so thank you. Yeah, I got you. I got you. Ask and ye shall receive. With Cross, I wish they didn't mess this whole stable up like it could have been Punk stable was in the mid 2000s. The Straight Edge Society, yes.
They do not look happy. Oh, did you see that? Oh, that's the stuff.
Yeah, I think the development of heals, that might be like my one only singular gripe of the Triple H era. What the fuck? That might be my one singular gripe of like the Triple H era. He is horrible at making big heals. What the fuck is this? Did Black Widow get buffed?
Sniper, take cover. Oh, did you see that?
Sure, those are bad guys.
Oh, did you see that? Coming right at ya.
Jesus Christ, bro. Mike, I appreciate the high bear down. I think.
We're gonna do what we
If there are big heals, it's natural within the story, like Drew versus Punk. Okay, Drew becoming a okay. My hot take with that though is that like Drew isn't a quote unquote big heel because I personally think that like Drew only succeeds as a very good heel in the context of the in the context of the CM Punk storyline. Yes. Like I see what you're saying. Like if I had to say he's a big heel, I want him to be like in the main event with a very recent title opportunity. The last time he got into a title match was fucking like Bash at Berlin last year type shit. Like I need somebody that's like in the active loop of being a threat to the top tier individuals.
Get ready.
Like he's been caught in storyline issues and not really championship matches, you know, which is fair. You know, that's just as good and important to keep, you know, good content in the loop for wrestling as a whole. But like, think about Cody's reign of people that he's had to have championship matches against. It's been like Solo Sikoa 4 times, AJ Styles who had to turn heel, Kevin Owens who had to turn heel, like Gunther, which wasn't even a championship match because it was just Crown Jewel, champion versus champion for the Crown Jewel championship. Logan Paul, which again was never going to win.
The mission area is yours to capture now.
So like he's had matches, but none of them have been like heels where I'm reasonably like, oh, this is a heel I can see actually taking this shit off of him. Like I've been fully convinced that there's no chance that Cody was ever gonna drop the belt to anyone he's been up against. That's what my problem is. I don't think there's a big enough heel that's like, oh, you could have taken this bitch off of Cody. Drew is the only one I could possibly see, but he hasn't been in the championship loop. I can't believe I missed that. Would Braun Breaker be the next heel, or is the audience falling too much for him? I think he's too in between to be a clear heel. I think he's like the Roman Reigns like line where it's like he's not a heel, but like yeah, people don't boo Braun Breaker. Let me just put it that way. Like if we're talking about the traditional roles of what, you know, heel versus babyface is supposed to do, people don't boo Braun Breaker, bro. So he's a baby face that's just super fucking cocky, and we're just allowing that because he's the guy we, you know, he's one of the next up guys, you know. Carmelo Hayes is a fucking heel, but he's not a big threat heel. Like I have to think of the guys that are like clearly heels, but like the big threat heel is the part where I have to really consider it, you know. Kevin Owens is a heel, but he is a big threat heel, but after Friday, we don't know if he's going to be around anyways. I can't really even know. He got his championship shot, so if anything, he did his, you know, his loop in the oh wow, I got the kill. Andrade? Where the fuck is No, he's not a heel. He's a baby face that just isn't considered enough of a threat for anything at the moment. He's mid card as much as as much as I think they need to progress some of the mid card guys up or like build them up as bigger threats. Some of them are kind of just down there. I completely fucking forgot. Shinsuke Nakamura should have been a fucking top tier threat. Like, Shinsuke Nakamura should have developed into a main event threat. Oh my God, don't even remind me. Yeah, we can. Okay, we have very similar opinions when it comes to wrestling. Like, I'm one of those people that, like, I enjoy where we are, but I have to recognize that there are still some sections of wrestling that is flawed without absolutely shitting on the direction we're heading right now. I think Jay should win. I'm a Gunther guy, and I think Jay should win because if Gunther wins, the only other person we can get this motherfucker to lose the belt to is CM Punk, Roman Reigns, or Seth Rollins. Seth does not need the belt back. He fucking established that shit. Roman Reigns does not need another belt as a part-timer. I love him to death. He's still the fucking #1 star in the company, but he doesn't need it. And CM Punk is an old fuck that will not be actively wrestling like a fucking defending heavyweight championship caliber individual should. So I don't want him holding that shit. Realistically, Jay is the only person that makes sense right now that they should throw that bitch on. To establish somebody slightly new. And then, even if he's a transitional champion, just get that bitch off of Gunther. Nice shot. I see that they're going to put it on Jay, but I still want Gunther to retain. I am, and this is my other thing, I am okay with a quick loss to get that bitch back. Like, I am okay if Jay gets it just to say that Jay has been a world heavyweight. Fucking Rey Mysterio has, like, the shortest fucking world heavyweight championship and WWE championship reigns of, like, all time. It was, like, 1 day. But he fucking did it. Rey Mysterio has been a champion. Not too much on my GOAT Rey. I'm just making a point. I fucking love Rey Mysterio. He's the greatest of all time to me also. Like, pound for pound, the greatest of all time. I have to say pound for pound because some niggas are gonna get into the, like, you know, irritating part of the conversations of like Ric Flair and goddamn Undertaker and all that shit. Pound for pound, Rey Mysterio is the greatest of all time. But yeah, I'm okay with him beating Gunther and then a week later losing that bitch. Like the Intercontinental belt. And honestly, my hot take was he should have had a longer reign with the Intercontinental belt. But all of the stupid fucking internet wrestling community shit of y'all wanting the gang to get back together for Survivor Series made him have to drop it so he could have a reason to be in Survivor Series. Like, we could have just had a long Intercontinental reign and Braun Breaker could be doing like nothing right now like the rest of the NXT people. But no, we wanted this bloodline match so badly that we begged for it. I say we, but people begged for it and so we got it. Like, longer than 666? Oh God, no. I don't think anyone should. I think Gunther needs to keep that reign forever. That's a solidified greatest of all time. Like, 666 is the best fucking day to make sure he keeps that record at, bro. Like, that is a message. Like, nobody should touch that, bro. Shout out this guy. Oh. At this point, do we need to wait for Oba if Gunther retains? That's what I'm saying. But that's the thing. Oba is reasonably the biggest attraction in NXT. So do we take him out of NXT? Like, I don't think we can take Oba out of NXT right now. He's the fucking NXT guy. Do I think he's ready? Absolutely. But like, what is the point of pulling someone out of NXT? Like, when do we decide to take people away from NXT to go up to the main roster outside of the draft, right? When is the point that people transition up? Because I think Roxanne should have transitioned up after she dropped her belt to Julia. I think she should have gone straight to Raw from there, but she didn't. And I was like, why is she still in fucking NXT? She was ready the second she dropped her belt.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man.
So now I'm like, I don't know how they bring people up. I don't know what the natural trajectory is.
Past has favored me with another
You
chance.
say it's big, but you're taking a ride, cowgirl. But your love ain't free. No, no. Baby, but your love ain't free. She's working at the
I may be
pyramid
from Earth, but
tonight.
every planet's under my protection now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thought you had me. Three, two, one, blast off!
I think she would have been called if Julia had not gotten herself, leaving Stephanie by herself. Yeah, I forgot that Julia got hurt, which is still crazy. Like,
In your face, loser. Three, two, one, blast off!
you know, you can never predict things.
Oh, gotcha.
I also think it was pointless for fucking Stephanie to win both titles and then vacate them a week later. Like, at that point, just don't have her win both titles. But I guess, when did Julia get injured, technically? Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
I think she's gonna keep defending again if Julia didn't get hurt. Okay, yeah. Okay. I could sit here and yap about wrestling for hours. So I'm gonna have to call it there. Just because I got work in the morning and there's some fucking stuff I gotta move in my house and out of my car and clean and some other bullshit. So I appreciate you sticking around. And we have to continue this wrestling conversation because, like I said, I can yap about wrestling for hours. But yeah, I'll be back on Tuesday, assumingly. But I will catch you on the flip side or in Discord. You know, I'll be around. Be blessed, be safe, enjoy the rest of your evening, man, and take care, man. Onwards and upwards. Deuces, ooses.